So this is Knucklehead. We are on our first walk of the day. When I brought him home a little over a week ago, he was pulling like crazy on the leash and dragging people around, and he was an absolute nut job. Still a nut job when he sees other dogs, but it's early morning here, so there's not much going on in my neighborhood. It's pretty quiet right now. But he was so bad on a leash that volunteers at the rescue where he was, they wouldn't even walk him. So, I'm sorry if there's wind noise, I'm using my phone here. But this is after just over a week of being fostered with me, using a harness the whole time. I had a behaviorist tell me that the harness is evil, I shouldn't be using the harness, and it's encouraging pulling and blah blah blah. So, just want to do a little bit of walking with this guy and show you how horrible he is now that he's been with me for a week and we've been using a harness. So, as you can see, he's right with me. Leash is loose. Picks up speed a little bit when he wants to go sniff something, otherwise, right with me. We're using a fabric leash. They like to use a metal leash at the sanctuary because he was chewing through fabric leashes because he didn't like to be leashed up. He's been really good with that with me. I think having him on the harness has been a huge help, and he's been pretty good. What are you checking out, dude? Nah. Come on, leave it. Come on. Come on. Sorry, when there's a wild camera swing there, I just readjust my hand on the leash, and it's hard to do all this stuff with just two hands. But yeah, as you can see, very loose pressure on the leash. He's walking nice and loose on it. He's sticking with me. And harnesses are horrible because, they encourage tons of pulling and blah, blah, blah. And I don't doubt that there's some truth to that. But this behaviorist that I talked to didn't even want to ask how progress was going. A harness for him, I think, is an excellent choice because of the fact that he does pull so crazily that with a choker collar, he was choking himself, and then he's trying to pull away from the choke, and it was just a big snowball situation. Whereas with the harness here, he's not pulling away from it. It's secure, and the same behaviorist recommended a halty, which is something for dogs that are really strong on leashes and helps kind of redirect their head, and their bodies technically, or theoretically I should say, will go wherever their head goes. That's all well and good in theory, but when you've got a 70-pound pit bull who is focused on trying to go get something, nothing's really going to stop him. And if he really does a hard pull, he can twist his neck in a halty. It's one of the downsides to using that system. On a dog that simply pulled and didn't have problems with lunging or wanting to go after other things, maybe a good option. For this guy, I don't think so smart. So I'll be honest, I've never used one, so I could be completely wrong. But again, since I'm fostering this guy right now, I've already put some of my money into him working with a trainer and trying to get this guy on the right foot. So if he works out long term, I'd like to adopt him. But that's very dependent on his reactions with other dogs. He gets super crazy when he sees them. I don't know if it's aggression or excitement, maybe a mix of both, I'm not sure. But the neighborhood I live in, we definitely have to get that under check. So I will be spending a little more money and working with trainers and see if we can get that in check, and then go from there. If we can, everything else with this guy is awesome, and he will definitely have a home with me. If we can't, then I will work very hard on finding him the right home that will be suitable for him. So we're coming up here in just another minute or two to a curb and a street crossing, and I just want to show the progress he's made with that stuff as well. So I'll keep this rolling until we do that, and then spare you guys the rest of a boring video. Come on, dude. Hey, get out of the yard. Come here. Come on. How you doing? Come on. Good boy. Dude, don't walk in front of me, man. Come on. She doesn't have anything for you. Come on. Come on. Leave it. Knucklehead, let's go. Good boy. Wait up. Come here. Sit. 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 I see people, so he's gonna put me in a bad spot right now. Sit. Sit. Ugh. All right. Sorry, we had visitors who had treats and they wanted to say hi to him. So, all right, come here. Sit. Stay. Good boy. Come on. Come on. About it. Yes, I know. He just said hi to a bunch of people that gave him treats, so he's all excited.
Oh, sorry, I don't have anyone.
It's fine, it's fine. Thank you. Come on, Knucklehead. Come on. Good boy. And that's how the walks with him are going. So, that's that.